Hello and welcome to the Melbourne Town Hall Grand Organ mobile console. I'm now going to demonstrate how to do the MIDI recording functions. So just to be clear what this is, the MIDI is the computer language through which the organ processes get given to the pipes and the other things up there. So MIDI will control the whole instrument, including expression pedals, couplers and so forth. And we have got a system here by which we will record the MIDI, and then that MIDI is then available for playback. So you can just think of it as recording the piece, and then the piece will get played back. So if we come and have a look down here, this is an iPad which is located in the right hand drawer. If you're not familiar with the iPads, to turn it on, you'll need to press and hold a little button up here. That will turn it on. You'll get an Apple icon, and then you will get a screen. There's no lock, there's no passcode on this machine. The functions that you will need are on the next screen. So these are all the MIDI devices. The one that we need to record is the Ariel MIDI. Now you'll see a screen here. It'll have today's date on the top, and then it may have nothing here, or if there have been recordings already made on that day, you'll see some recordings there. So when you are ready to record your piece, the first thing you need to do is prepare your stops and so forth as you normally would, and then press record, press a general cancel. Even if there is a general cancel, that is very useful to do. Then call your stops, play your piece. And when you're done, very important, press general cancel, and then finish recording by pressing record. And you'll see that there's an extra track there. Now if you want to hear what you have done, you simply press that. There'll be the little pause that was you setting things up. You can hear that swell change. So it really does capture everything. There's a limitation to this system, which is it doesn't allow you to start from the middle of a piece. You have to listen back from the beginning each time. Now there's a small chance that if you stop playing in the middle, which you simply do by pressing the track that is playing whilst it is playing, there's a small chance that a note will hang on. It's working well, but if you get a note that hangs on, and so you've stopped it but you hear the piece going on, you need to go into another function. This is your kind of home key. Go to MIDI toolbox, then go to resetter and all notes off. If at any point things seem to be going haywire, that is a very good thing to do. Now if we just go back to our MIDI, Ariel MIDI, which is our recording system, then you can do as many takes as you like, and they will just keep rolling up. And my advice is to not delete any of these, and in the moment I'll show you how to record the ones that you really want to keep. Now I'm going to take you through how to store the recording of your choice. So you can see here I've got 4 recordings that I've done today, and let's say for the sake of example that numbers 1, 2 and 3 I'm not in favour of, and number 4 is the one that I want to be able to be played back. I take a note of this number here. It's July 25, 004. They're the things I need to know. Then I press my home screen button and I go into the My Stuff 2 icon. And this opens up a database of the pieces that we are going to have available for playback. You're going to put your July 25, 004 piece in. To put a new entry in, you press this plus down the bottom here. And then you simply put in your work title, say Adagio, the composer, the duration, approximately say 4 minutes 33. The date recorded, very important here, otherwise we won't know exactly what date it is. So today is July 25th, and also vitally important is the file number 004. The organist, that'll be your name, and performance notes. So in here it'd be great if you could put anything about why you have chosen this piece. So you might say it really shows out the string stops. Anything that you want to put in there, please do. And then I think we are done at that point, and you can go if you're making another piece. You can also record a voice memo, but probably easy if you just put performance notes in. And then you're ready to, if you're doing a new one, you go back into the iRig MIDI and press record and off you go. So that's it. It's pretty simple, and allows you to have multiple goes at it. Don't worry, we won't make any judgments if we see 15 different ones. Just tell us which one you want. At the case console, and just a few differences to what you need to do if you're making your MIDI recordings here. Your organist key will open up this box, which reveals a virtually identical iPad mini. If you're doing recordings up here, you will probably find that this machine is on, and what you need to do for certainty is to power it down by pressing the button up the top and then power it on again. Once you powered it on, it's very similar slide to unlock, and you will find typically when you open it up, you will find either this screen or this screen, and again it's the iRig MIDI that you will use. So what's different up here? It's a bit more awkward to go out to the console, so you set your recordings going. And then there will be an extra gap by the time you get out there. But the process is the same. You make sure you do those general cancels at the start and at the end.